ओटावा विच कंजरवेटिव हाउस के नेता जॉन ब्रासार्ड ने हाईब्रिड पार्लीमेंट ਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਸਾਲ ਲਈ ਵਧਾਉਣ ਦੇ ਲਿਬਰਲ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਸਤਾਵ ਤੇ ਚਰਚਾ ਕਰਨ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਨਿਊਜ਼ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਕੀਤੀ। ਸੰਸਦ ਮੈਂਬਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹਾਊਸ ਆਫ ਕਾਮਨਸ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਾਰਵਾਈਆਂ ਤੇ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਮੀਟਿੰਗਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਭਾਗ ਲੈਣ ਦੀ ਇਜਾਜ਼ਤ ਦੇਣ ਲਈ 2020 ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਮਹਾਮਾਰੀ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਵਿੱਚ ਨਿਯਮ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕੀਤੇ ਗਏ ਸਨ। जनवरी 2022 ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਐਕਸਟੈਂਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਨਿਯਮਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਿਆਦ 23 ਜੂਨ 2022 ਨੂੰ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਹੈ।
Rather than using the time to address the cost of living crisis that Canadians are facing, the Liberals are going to set up a parliament in a way that suits them. And when the Liberals talk about a hybrid parliament, what they're really talking about is setting up a parliament where they can be less accountable. In the hybrid parliament, ministers don't have to walk through the media scrums to get to the House. It's a great way of avoiding reporters' questions. It's also a great way to avoid opposition scrutiny as well. You don't need to look further than the Heritage Committee and their handling of Bill C-11. Hetty Fry chaired the entire study of the bill from her home in Vancouver. She refused to come to Ottawa to stick-handle this critical bill through committee. Instead, she muddled her way through more than 100 amendments. At many points, the committee fell into chaos and disorder because of an over-reliance on hybrid parliament. Just last week, there was a vote on a private member's bill in the House. Mid-vote, the voting app crashed. Imagine if that had been a confidence vote, a vote of great importance in this country, and the chaos that would have ensued. What's more is that hybrid parliament has caused a 9-fold increase in our interpreters and is putting our bilingual parliament at risk. Under hybrid parliament, committee resources are more limited, leading to more cancelled meetings on important topics like medical assistance in dying and the invocation of the Emergencies Act through the Emergencies Act Committee. These kinds of circumstances are contributing to a decline in our democracy, and it's time for these hybrid tools to be put back in the box and to look for ways to strengthen our democracy, not to diminish it. Actually, not if the NDP are signaling, Rachel, that they are going to be supporting the government on this. About 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, I sent a letter to Mark Holland that was circulated to all of the other House leaders. I thought we made some reasonable and practical suggestions in a return to Parliament normalcy in the fall. Obviously, the NDP, by signaling that they're going to be supporting this motion with the government, doesn't support those. It's time that we get back to some sense of normalcy around here. Every other Canadian, businesses are moving. Legislatures across the country are in person. There's no reason why the House of Commons can't return to in-person sitting in the fall. That indicates that they have to move to this hybrid session, or at least propose to continue it into the fall. Through our House Leader meetings, we've had these type of discussions, and on the heels of the letter that we sent, these discussions have happened. And Mark and Peter both have said that somehow they believe that there's a new variant that's going to be coming in the fall. Simple answer to that, or simple solution, is to provide us with the evidence that suggests that. So far, we have received nothing. The fact is, as you said, that there continues to be ongoing efforts to eliminate some of the mandates. In fact, today in the House of Commons, all of the mandates have been lifted. We're seeing that broadly across the country. Public